You're the inspector, right? I've got the message.
Let me brief you on the current situation. So far, nothing strange has happened in the Dynamo Core, except that the mechanical scatterers that were patrolling its perimeter have raged out of control. The cause is unknown, but I think it's the same thing that happened to the other machines in the area. If we leave the mechanical scatterers, we can't get to the Dynamo Core. Please get rid of them, and let Hans, who is in charge of the Dynamo Core, know.
It is to...
I've heard really good ways to do it is to get like those like maps, like secret maps and shit.
Potentially, I have no idea, mate. You'd support the have you supported the research before?
Yeah, I'm sure just done it. Don't question my shit, bro. How sake Jesus. I don't need anyone to stay over me. This blueprint, like I'm still reaching blueprints I've got.
Too many.
500.
Jeez.
My Stronghold's gonna level up in a minute anyway.
Okay, got those done. Up this way. Oh, there's a fruit.
I can get someone to row handle, but I don't want to transfer a character.
You're gonna let me get it before.
There's no point in doing it.
What do you mean?
If I'm going to transfer character knowledge, I'm doing it to row handle. I'm not going to do it to something level, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Right. Hide that one.
You took care of those mechanical skitterers. Thank you.
I thought I was never going to make it out of here. The power unit kept shutting off too. Ah, don't worry, our engineers are checking it and repairing it. Huh? You want to see the facility for yourself? Sure, I'll tell you where the power and controls units are.
All these values are incorrect.
They say he was from Bergstrom's lab after all.
Okay, what am I investigating? Oh, there it is.
Thank you, Inspector. Say, did you notice anything out of the ordinary? What's this chip? Hmm? It was in the central control unit?
There's nothing like this in our lab. Who the hell put this thing in our control unit? First, we need to find out what it is. I don't think we should analyze it here. I trust researcher Zara at the hoverboard lab. Let's have her help us. I'm worried about the mechanical skitters. They They were made to keep the facility safe, but now they're destroying them. For now, I've created this. It generates electromagnetic waves that affect their movement. Maybe installing the destructive aura generators can keep them at bay. But what? Can you set them up for me? Thank you so much. When you've done, please report to researcher Zara at the hoverboard testing site. Okay, down. Of course, the elevator would go down just as I get to it. This way. You set up some destructive aura generators? Good job. Who came up with such a clever idea? Vulcan? Good. I'm glad there's some useful people over at the Dynamo Core. I pray that all of those issues are resolved soon.
Why do you want me to analyze the chip? Can't find any researchers at the Dynamo Core?
Hans wants me to do it? Wait, did something happen? All right, I'll get right on it. This is going to take a while. Instead of waiting around, you want to help me run some other tests? You can do some material and hoverboard balance tests for me. Oh, and when you're done, just enter the test results in here. There. Okay. That's a long ass timer on that to start it up.
The test data has been recorded. Printing a new test plan.
You brought a new test plan just for me? How nice of you.
By the way, I just finished analyzing your chip. In short, the device is designed to steal power from the Dynamo Core. Its central control unit probably still shows that it's sending power to Stern. This chip, after stealing a certain amount of power, is programmed to circulate the power inside the Dynamo Core, sending it into overdrive. Add a small explosion to the mix, and bam, the power core goes off, and boom, all the lights in Stern go out. Dang, this doesn't bode well. You better get back as quickly as possible.
nowadays.
What in the world is going on? Why have we been cut off from the magic supply? I'm sure there's staff at the station, but I cannot contact them. You're the famous inspector, right? Something must have happened over there. Unfortunately, I have no authority at that station. Could you go check on what happened?
Drug runners are rampant
When will
nowadays.
that become standard issue for us?
Ah, you're from the Acorn Mercenary Office, aren't you? That is great. So am I. I've got a favor to ask you. Can you take care of a request for me? It's from researcher Balkan, the Dharma Core. He wants me to gather some of the reusable magical batteries from the mech skitters. He said he could make something incredible with them. I accepted the job, but then I got injured. I was going to contract manager Basilok and have someone else to take care of it. But since you're here, I really appreciate if you do it for me.
Drug runners are rampant nowadays.
Oh, there it is. There's another one. Okay. Someone tried to explode the relay station. Thank the gods you stopped them. I'm glad I asked for your help. What in the world is going on? The ID card is issued to Stable, who works at the Dynamo Core. Oh, and I've got a... butthead hitting me.
When do you know?
Yep. So true. Okay, what am I supposed to do? Find... There's so much intelligence to process. Okay, that's not who I need to talk to.
Oh, I know exactly what quest you're on, by the way. I'm gonna help you in that one, if you're okay with it, because
Yeah.
it took me fucking forever. If you open up your map, you know it says 4, there should be like 3 of the 4s.
Yeah.
So you see the one in the middle,
Uh-huh.
you need to speak to that person, but it's trial and error with the responses. Basically, there is correct and incorrect responses. If you get them wrong, it basically kicks you out of the chat dialogue.
Oh, okay, and then you just go back in and figure it out.
Go back in and work it out. I won't tell you what the answers are, but the reason I'm telling you is just solely because I spent so long talking to all 3 of them, trying to work stuff out.
Okay.
I was sat there for about 45 minutes trying to work it out.
So go talk to the middle one before you can talk to the 2 side ones.
The 2 side ones are pointless. You complete it by talking to the middle one. The 2 side ones have no...
Okay. Thank you. You're not the mercenary I hired. I see. Mr. Meyer is injured, so you took over. Let me check the batteries you bought. Good. They're in perfect condition. I can use these for the new machines right away without having to fix them first. Thank you. This was very helpful. And I noticed that it's just moving a slight bit now that you're level 50, so even though that was a decent chunk of XP.
Yeah, you kind of hit 50 and then it just majorly slows down.
Well, yeah, it looks like you need 43 million XP to the next level, and start out with 0, and I'm at 423. Yeah, that's a lot.
You're
Yeah,
back.
so to give you an idea,
So
I
what are the
think
results?
Sean is the highest level. He is about 4 or 5 areas ahead of me and you. And he is, I don't think he's even 52 yet.
Wow. You're back, so what are the results? What? It's stealing power from the core? And the power would have been used for exploding the dynamo core? I'm going to talk to the engineers right away. Ernst has signaled out a potential suspect and has been keeping an eye on him. We better go put him under arrest before he makes a move. Let's go.
Here! Over here! I'm sorry. I tried, but I couldn't stop him.
I can't believe that researcher Omen was the Dr. Seville from the Royal Guard. It's not my fault that I didn't recognize him in the first place. Dr. Seville was headed for the center of the dynamo core carrying a bomb. He must be stopped. Why are we always stopping bombs?
It's not that, Joe. I want a question. What? He's meant to be a guard of this really important place, and he allowed somebody to just walk in with
a bomb. Yeah.
I don't care who you think they are. Like, I don't care whether you think they're the queen or whatever. Right? If somebody's walking in with a bomb, it's not a good sign.
No, it's not.
Especially if you're heading somewhere where you're literally, like, it's providing power to the entire continent.
Okay. Ow. Oh, we gotta destroy it. Okay.
You're sitting there trying to interact with it.
Yeah, I'm sitting there and trying to... I do that a lot. Because, like, why would I destroy something, you know? I mean, and you know, you never know when the interact is interact and when it's destroy, you know. I smell shrimp.
Oh.
You got on sooner than I expected. Just know
that our work is for the greater good.
Oh, that's a lot of explosives.
Can you feel it? A new wind blows. You can't stop the future.
Did you see my harp's got a unicorn on it?
Yeah. Okay, so you know when they said that somebody walked past with a bomb?
Mm-hmm. There's
That
no
looks
way.
like
There's
that
no
looks like
way
a
that's.
little more than one.
Yeah.
Don't think you've won. The gears are already in motion. The Psychons shall become gods. Glory to the great sun!
He just unalived himself?
For a lot of explosives, it didn't do a lot of damage.
No, not really. I figured it would have blown up the whole building, but you know. By the way, I have 317 mocha seeds.
Jesus. I've got 67.
We're able to minimize the explosion because of you, Whispersong. We can handle this amount of damage and supply mana to Stern at the same time. We're going to need a moment to process everything that just happened. I'd better check the other new researchers who joined the lab at the same time that he did. Of course you are. I can't live like this. We must identify Dr. Seville's accomplices, and this will happen again. This must be our top priority. Duh. According to the intelligence agency investigation a while ago, Dr. Seville's people are on a special drug which enhances their physical performance. They generate a slightly different magic waves because of this. With this meter, you'll be able to single them out. Please interview the new researchers and identify Dr. Seville's accomplishments. 3. Who am I talking to here?
The regulators.
Again? Okay. Nope, that's not... It says 3 to talk to him.
Oh no, because that's to do the number 3, that's the find X, so you remember that's the...
Oh, okay, that's the second guy that... Alright, so let's go back and do the first guy. What is my gear score? It is, wrong button. It is 227. I just hit level 50, what, not even 10 minutes ago?
Yeah.
So I still have the gear that as I've been leveling.
Don't worry, that's going to jump up significantly over the next few days. Because once... I'll give you a rundown of everything we need to do on stream Sunday, and I promise you, you will be at least 500 by the end of Sunday.
Her hair's cute. Anyway, what is this? Tell me about the incident on the magic of the station. Probably do you know Stable?
No, top one.
No. Stable, she and I patrolled together.
Top one.
We may be scout partners, but we're not always with each other. Okay, so top one.
Yeah, so bottom top.
That must have been terrible. It has nothing to do with me. Okay, yeah, so bottom top. Bottom. That's... can you tell me about Oren? And there's a note that you might want to see.
Bottom?
How about how do you have this? Did Sable have it with her? She figured out so much. It wasn't a coincidence she was there. I admit it. I killed Sable. She got in our way, my way. She tried to change my mind, but by then there was no turning back. I had to stick to my plan, even if it meant killing my friend. But in the end, it didn't mean anything. There's no need to arrest me. I'll turn myself in and see you. See you with Hans. Okay.
And you know what I find funny? You just let her go. That's it.
Yeah, I know. You don't escort her there. You just believe that she's gonna...
You trust this criminal that killed her own friend.
Okay, I guess. F5. Three members of the research department, and I'll infiltrate the Domino car with everything goes as planned. We won't have to fight, but still, I want you to pack the equipment and drugs just in case. The beta type emerald ampule doesn't last as long as the alpha type administered to the wild rats, but this effects on the body are much less harmful. I recommend the beta type for short-term operation. So I only had to kill one guy. Cool. Now that we have found Seville's accomplished, maybe we can sleep at night. By the way, what do you think he meant by the wild rats in his orders? I've heard some smugglers nowadays use emerald ampules. Do you think he meant them? I better tighten security. I have a feeling that this isn't the end of things. Of course not. When is it ever the end of things? And Hans is back that way.
Let's be honest, if it was the end of things, then the story would end here.
Yeah, I know. Whatever they fix for dinner smells really good. Like I said, it smells like shrimp scampi or something like that.
Can't complain.
Nope. I made peanut butter bread today, though.
Ooh.
It's actually kind of tasty.
A million thanks.
So,
if it weren't for you, we would have been all blown up along with the dynamo core.
Then I want to head to Runaways.
I can't believe Dr. Seville was the culprit. He was one of the 5 lieutenants of the technologist cars. I better report this to Stein right away. What the hell are the technologists and his guards up to? Oh, and Ernest asked me to tell you that he needs to see you at the guard camp. Ah, the magic relay station.
Drug runners are rampant
When will
nowadays.
that become standard issue for us?
Welcome. Thanks again for what you did last time.
I'm sorry I made you come here before you had a chance to rest. But it's an emergency. An airship crashed to the north side of the Scraplands, and it's incredibly suspicious. We don't know where it hails from, and among its cargo are giant mountable robots. We've sent regulators Alex and Tremora to identify the airship, but it seems the task is beyond what just the two of them can do. They need your help, Whispersong. Why my help? Researchers
Because
see.
you're an elite guard.
Apparently, this researcher seems a little unhinged. You're as sweet as a rain shower in the desert. I need blood. You're the inspector, right? Could you help me? Crimson Bull, I need my lifeblood to think clearly. Huh, look at my veins. They're blackened. You could get it easy if this was stern, but it's not. Oh, wait. Well, there's a mantis habitat. Inspector, you're good at hunting, aren't you? Just collect the mantis stingers, the key ingredient for Crimson Bull, for me and my colleagues, and bring them to the researcher tomorrow. She'll take care of the rest. She's well versed in chemicals. That's really suspicious.
Rampant nowadays.
Nope, there is a... Thank you. 9. Where am I going? Still up further.
What I do like about the questing in this game is the fact that there's often you'll find that everything is linear.
Yeah.
So even you don't tend to have to turn back on yourself quite a lot.
Which is good, because I mean, I don't mind non-linear storylines. I actually enjoy them to some extent. But this is just well thought up on placement on things, and
yeah, like the thing that annoys me is, like, for example, let's say you pick up a side quest, right? But the side quest, like, don't get me wrong, I don't mind backtracking on it, but it's when I've got one side quest that's sending me all the way down the bottom, but then my next main quest is all the way up the top.
and then you have to do it like 6 times back and forth to get everything done. That's when I have an issue.
and then the other...
Inspector, is that the scent of poison chases away even death? You brought mantis stingers. Ho ho ho, this will create enough Crimson Bull to last us a whole week, even if we drink nothing but that. In fact, it's enough to create an even stronger version. I'll deliver the finished product to Kanza myself, thank you.
Oh, you must be the inspector Ernst told me about.
My name is Alex. Thank you for coming. We really need your help. Originally, I was going to ask you to investigate the remains of the giant robots, but that was before I realized we need to replace the batteries for the 5 extinguishers. If the airship bursts into flames, we won't be able to figure out anything. Just replace the old ones with these magic batteries, and it'll start running again. Then you can go examine the robots. Oh, and collect the remains, any remains you find, and bring them to Mpora. She'll analyze them for you. Okay. It's like... Okay, do you want me to clean up the mess for you too? You know? Alright. Robot remains. Oh, there's the other direction. what I need. Destroy... Not those. Oh, it's in this way.
This quest is this side quest is perfect. So there's a side quest area on one of the islands later on, like one of the smaller islands.
Yeah.
It tells you that you need to go and find this girl called Nova. And it says to get the, you know how it gives you like a quest area?
Mm-hmm.
And it gives you a blue circle telling you nice and simply where you need to be looking. The blue circle covers the entire island.
Yeah.
So you have to run around this entire island to try and find one NPC.
Of course. Isn't that how it always is? I love when I think I'm pointing in the right direction and I'm not.
General rule of thumb, which will help you with this, and situations like that, your mouse it will always, like, directional stuff will always direct towards your mouse cursor.
Okay.
So, even if you could have your back to them, as long as you have your mouse cursor on them, you will direct.
Alright, that will help.
Are these the remnants of the giant robots?
Even though they're scattered, these parts are enough for me to determine what they are. These steel plates have medium durability, good heat resistance, decent shape and recovery. This is a joint for the limbs. It's highly flexible. These robots closely resemble the heavy walkers that we've been developing in absolute secrecy, but they also feature some unique technologies. I think I know who their creator is. Mara, one of the technologists, Karst's personal guard.
Really? Is he sure about that? Dr. Mari. I heard she's a young but talented engineer.
She's especially skilled when it comes to the development of giant mountable robots. I'd be surprised if the airship that came with them doesn't belong to the technological branch. I can't believe it's been producing robots like these on its own. We should report this to Sasha. Please use the communicator to speak with her. Why can't you?
I've been expecting your call.
Do you know what I do find funny?
What?
When they sit there and they say, oh yeah, this looks like the kind of thing we've been building on in absolute secrecy.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, thanks for telling everyone that we've been building these giant fucking mechs in secret.
I received the report. Don't worry about the stolen power. You've stopped the Dynamo core from being destroyed and causing chaos in Stern. That's good enough. By the way, you're calling from the crash site, right? Did you learn anything new? Huh. It's highly likely that the airship and the remnants of the giant robots belong to the Royal Guard. It wouldn't have been easy to produce them without me finding out. Someone must have supplied them with the necessary materials and technology. We need to investigate the Nubelhorn lab.
Sasha wants to check out the Nebelhorn lab?
It wasn't even close. That's understandable, given the lab works with the airship technology. Their chief is Eula. It's well known that she's an avid supporter of the technologists. It'll be difficult to get information out of her. For now, you'll just have to meet her. When the airship
just beat the information out of her.
Pretty much. When the airship crashed, a great disaster struck this place. I'm talking about the ants. Swarms of soldier ants have migrated here. I think they were forced out of their habitat by the crash. I hate ants, especially the big ones, Inspector. This is a matter of survival. I can't live in the same place as soldier ants. Please destroy their habitat. It's in the northeast. Why?
Why don't you destroy it? Hmm? If you have a problem with it, you destroy it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, I just wanted to let you know as well, by the way, now that you have hit 50, the game has just started.
Yeah, that's what I keep hearing from everything I've read and stuff.
Don't get me wrong, the questline is fun. I'm not a questline person.
Yeah, I know.
Which is why I've been procrastinating hard. Like, the boys have majorly got ahead of me. Because I don't like questing. Like, I'll sit there and I'll farm dungeons all day. Like, I'll do what the boys don't do. I'll sit and I'll rerun content over and over and over and over and over. But I just can't be asked for questing.
See, I enjoy questing and dungeons, and I enjoy it all. But I'm, you know me, I am a huge dungeon. Yeah, questline person. I always have been. What am I missing? Oh, okay, it's sending me into the dungeon. Oh, there's a boss.
How far have you got the maps, by the way, for the Moko seeds?
I'll show you here in just a second. Let me. Kill the boss. Okay, that ain't gonna come up here. And I still need to go through a lot of the past ones on hard. I did a lot, most of them on solo and only a couple on hard too. So I have to go back through and clear them on hard to get that done.
Yeah, we can do it. At some point I will want to go back through and max mine out anyway. But it's not something I'm overly concerned about just yet.
Yeah.
Because I figured they're like, what's the Moko seed rewards? Collectors or Moko seeds. I mean, you get some stat increase potions, some crew applications.
There's some the stat. I think there's some skill. I don't know if there's skill points in that one. There's skill points in another one that you need to do. One of the other collections, because there's quite a few different collection stuff.
Yeah, I've noticed that, like, they are worth doing, but it's not something you need to worry about, from my understanding. Do you want to know what? Oh, the one thing I need to work on getting is I need to get up my charisma.
Yeah.
But I don't know where you get the charisma from.
You can look at your one log, and it will tell you. I know there's some charisma in the adventure journal.
It's just because of the fact that like the card set that I need.
Yeah.
I need to get what's his face? Name? King of Lutera.
Yeah.
Him. I need to get his card. You can only get his card
By doing his
through
quest.
doing the report quest.
Yeah.
However, some of the report quests, the next report quest that I can do is locked because I don't have a high enough charisma stat.
That was a big set of bones.
I love the fact that some of my abilities they don't kill them. They just straight up turn them into a red mist.
Oh, they just kind of pop them. Kind of disappointed I don't have a unicorn on my harp anymore.
I feel like you should be able to dismantle stuff into skins.
Yeah, I mean, you would think. By the way, I don't know if you've been up to your stronghold. They did say that a couple people were noticing that one of your research slots disappeared with this update that we had last night.
Research slots? What do you mean in
The
your
lab,
stronghold?
the lab in your stronghold, yeah.
I've only had one slot.
Okay.
Anyway. My lab is. I don't know what level I need to get my lab to. Or to get my stronghold to get level 3 lab.
I like when they. So these things can be sold?
Yes. I mean, if you're while you're leveling them,
Yeah.
you may as well pop them. But like, you'll still get the drops. So like, if let's say you decide you're not gonna buy them, right, and you're gonna farm them.
Mm-hmm.
So you're just gonna run back to old areas, kill stuff, and just farm the drops.
Yeah.
You will still get ones that you've already completed. So what you may as well do is either sell them, get a little bit of gold. They don't sell for much.
Yeah, because once you're full on your
Yeah, once you've done your adventurer's journal is roster wide. So
Yep. There's I bet you probably have to kill all the ants to go down there or something. Stupid. 'Cause I bet you there's 7 mocha seeds and I haven't seen one yet. That looks like it would be a way down, doesn't it?
yeah.
There's a couple of the dungeons that you have to do some stupid stuff to get all of them.
Oh, what, like that? Like the
Kill all the bats and the slimes in the one.
And then there's one where you gotta kill everything but not kill any civilians.
Yep.
Even though the civilians run in front of groups.
Yep.
Which for somebody like me who does stupid AoE damage.
There is a way of doing it without,
Is it basically aggro everything, wait for the civilians to move?
No, because the civilians, if you get close to them, they aggro to you. So you have to do kind of a pull. There's a way of doing it. I've done it. It took me like 4 or 5 it took me 3 tries to get it without pulling one of the civilians and accidentally killing them. Okay, I'm assuming this is the way we're going. Nope, I can open this now. Cool. Because there's a boss in here.
Yeah, I figured since I've got to be up early today, like I've got to be up and ready to leave the house for 7:15.
Mm-hmm.
Since I slept for like 4 hours earlier, kind of made sense for me to not go back to sleep.
Yeah.
Otherwise I would oversleep.
Yeah.
I'm not paying 50 quid for my dog to go to the groomer and for me to be charged.
For not actually showing up.
And not showing up, yeah.
Okay, so that one right there was for the... for the guys to come walking up. Look at the bee, the wasp.
Mate, the fact that you've not been shrunk down, there's a big fucking wasp.
Yeah. Or a termite, or a queen bee, or something. Queen ant. Okay.
That's definitely a hornet. It's not fucking bad.
That doesn't do any good. Okay, and there she goes. I'll take that. Alright. We done in here? I can't believe I didn't find a single seed on my path. Of course, I really wasn't looking either.
Or just keep track of time.
Yeah. Well, because I'm supposed to go to another area.
It's your choice. Like, obviously, you can just fast travel back. Plus, it's not like he's gonna die instantly either. It's a bit of a pain.
These accursed ants are gone. That's good enough. I don't want to exterminate the entire species. Alright, cat. I can't see the screen. It'd be ludicrous to do that. After all, I'm an environmental conscious researcher. I just don't want to see them, you know? She's right back up. Hey Junie, how are you? I finally hit 50. I think I killed this one already.
No harm in killing it again. Just in case.
Yep. Now the real grind begins, of course. Isn't that how it always is? I don't consider leveling a grind.